Panathinaikos 1, Real Betis 0. Rafael Benítez crafts something else that's special. It's a sixth straight win for the Shamrock, still unbeaten in all competitions since their Greek Cup tie with PAOK over a month ago. Halfway through the round of 16 tie, they're on track for a La Liga Scalp. Panathinaikos are the lowest ranked team left in this year's Europa League, 20th place in that giant table, an unseeded knockout phase playoff spot earned for them. Got through to the round of 16 by battling through spot kicks and earning a very underrated elimination of a Victoria Plzeňa side who could be very stubborn when in European competitions. The reward is a meeting with Real Betis, Conference League finalists from last year, fourth in the league phase table. Leg 1 at the Athens Olympic Stadium. It's a large ground that's a bit of a building site in places currently, got long-term renovation work underway. Still about 27,000 in there though. Bit of a mix-up from Benitez with his usual 3-4-3. Davide Calabria at right centre-back, Anis Zaruri playing at wing-back, a Facundo Pellistri start at right wing for the first time in a while. This is a game where Betis have more of a threat, first half especially, trying to craft openings with that front trio, Abdi El Zalzouli's lively self out on the left, Anthony on the opposite flank. The only real big chance of the half, though, is probably Cucho Hernandez, the striker. Low shot inside the box, dealt with by Alban Lafont. Panathinaikos are more in it after the break, but there's a real dilemma around the hour. Zaruri at wing-back, directly having to handle El Zalzouli. He's been booked in the 49th minute, and after fouling him just 10 minutes later, he's off for a second yellow. Plenty of occasions here where you'd see a manager react with a necessary change. Not done by Benitez, though. He sticks with what's out there and adjusts his shape accordingly. His third changes don't actually come until the 83rd minute, like-for-like swaps in midfield and up top, the new striker being the Polish international Karol Swiderski, and he's involved in the game's biggest moments. It's the 84th minute, a very precise pass up the right flank into the box that's looking for him. It passes by Valentin Gomez, a sub, gets to Swiderski, who has a fairly tame, manageable effort that Paul Lopez handles. The problem, though, diving in to try and get a block, Diego Llorente makes contact with Swiderski after the ball's gone. It's a situation you're just waiting for the VAR to review. We get it. A penalty is awarded. It's a second yellow card to Llorente, and we're 10v10 with less than 10 total to play. No nonsense here from the Argentine forward Vicente to Border, smashes it straight down the middle. Couple of extra tactical subs from Benitez in stoppage time, and that's a first leg league for Panathinaikos. A bit of the Real Betis of old on show here. Prior to last season, that runs to the Conference League final. This was a club that you just could not rely on to go very deep into Europe. Their previous European quarter-final was back in the late 1990s. They had a real tendency for early knockout exits, quite underwhelming campaigns. I'd hope that last season was them turning a corner, and maybe it still is. This could all still be turned around in Sevilla next week. Work to do regardless. Real Betis have only lost 2 games so far this Europa League campaign, and they've both been away in Greece.